Following portion of the Arizona Daily Mix is sponsored by Solar Sandy.
Everything these days is getting more and more expensive, from our food, unfortunately, to our utility bills. But not to worry, because we have an expert here with us today who has some incredible tips for how you can get down to a $0 bill for your SRP and your utility bills. So, of course, Solar Sandy, we're so happy to have you back.
Thank you,
we love
Lexi.
when you come in because you're blowing our minds with the ability to get people down to a $0 bill.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about these rate increases.
So when I go out to see my prospective solar families, that I've been doing this for now over 10 years, what I try and educate them on is the upcoming rate increases that are going to impact their bills. So they're not going to use any more electricity, but their bills are going to keep going up. So we have some example bills that we're going to show here, and it's Helen's bills from August of 2023. And just to mention, in November of 2023, November of 2022, SRP had a rate increase. And then again in November of 2023, SRP had a rate increase. So Helen's bills in August of 2023 were $291.03. And her bill in August of 2024, her bill now was $427.34. So she wasn't using any more electricity, Lexi. And so she's now, because she believed me in me explaining to her, there'll be future rate increases and those bills will go up $50 to $100 every time.
Oh my gosh. And she was like, Solar Sandy, I can't deal with these rate increases. Yeah. What do I do?
Well, what she was trying to do, she was trying to turn her thermostat from 78 degrees up to 83, 84, 85 degrees, and it wasn't making any difference. And I said to her, it's because of the rate increases.
Yeah.
So now she doesn't ever have to worry about any future rate increases, Lexi, because once she goes solar with me, which she's doing, she's in the process of, and I'm paying her 2 highest electric bills while her solar is being installed. So she's like, oh my gosh, Solar Sandy, this is huge because everything else being so expensive, she doesn't have to worry about these 2 very high electric bills.
Yeah.
Her July and August, or August and September, whatever your 2 highest electric bills are,
You're going to
I'm going to take care of it while her solar is being installed.
Oh my gosh. So let's go on to these other bills, because these are also incredible to see
and
these,
so
these
Carol,
rates.
in August 15th of 2023, Carol's bills were $382.30. With the rate increase that happened in November of 2023, her bill went to $473. So about $50, almost $60 more than what she was paying, and she's using no more electricity.
Okay, this is wild.
Yeah.
So these rate increases are really intense, and they're coming pretty much every year, sometimes more than that. Let's get to these last ones, because this last one is really huge.
Julie had a bill in 2023, July of 2023, of $1,274.98. Her bill in August of 2024, using no more electricity, almost $1,500, $1,496.25. All 3 of these people, when I explained to them, no more rate increases, locking in their power costs, no money out of pocket to get started saving money on their utility bill, and they never have to worry about these kinds of rate increases ever again.
They're jumping at it, because why wouldn't they? This is incredible.
And their bills, Lexi, once their Solar Sandy solution goes on their home, it's a combination of the right number of panels, the right rate plan, and a secret piece of equipment that I use in addition to solar. It's my Solar Sandy proprietary formula. These people have 0 bills or very, very close to it. And once people absorb that, they're paying less than half of what they would pay to the power company over the same amount of time. And
they're like, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I do this? And now, Solar Sandy, I want us to get to the kilowatt test really quickly.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So they're going to go to my website, AskSolarSandy.com. Make sure they put in AskSolarSandy.com so they get to the real Solar Sandy. They're going to fill out their kilowatts, what they've used for the last 12 months. And that gives me my solar saving formula to create a custom proposal for their home, because every home uses different electricity amounts.
Of course.
So I have to create a custom proposal for every single one of their home so that I get their bills to zero or very, very close to it in SRP.
This is incredible. You're saving people money. You're even paying their bills while they're getting their
2
solar
months.
installed. 2 months of bills. And it's because you have a custom-built program for every single home, for every single person, because, of course, we're all different. We all use energy in a slightly different way. But, again, you said where to go. Do that kilowatt test at Ask Solar Sandy.
Kilowatt worksheet.
I'm so sorry, excuse me. Kilowatt worksheet at AskSolarSandy.com. And of course, we have the information there on the screen for you and on our website, which is CW7AZ.com. Solar Sandy, thanks for coming in. We love when you come by.
Thanks so much, Lexi.
Absolutely, yeah. Again, those bills are.
The preceding portion of the Arizona Daily Mix was sponsored by Solar Sandy.